Hey everyone, it's Diabetic Danica, and first of all, if the lighting is weird, I'm sorry. It's really cloudy today, and I had to do this weird contraption to get the camera up high enough, but moving right along. Today's video was requested to me by No Potato, that's the username, and they asked me to talk about my favorite spots to either insert sensors, or sets, or give shots. And I was like, how have I not made a video about this? So starting with shots. When I was on shots, I would give them in my arms, like right in this area, or my legs. Hopefully you can see, I'll back up. Right in this area, or I think I did do my hips. So like right here. Can you see that? But I'm not 100% sure if I did my hips yet because I may have only started that when I got my pump. So when my parents gave me shots, it was easy. They would just pinch it up and do it. But when I moved on and giving myself shots, I had to use the back of a chair to prop it up or my leg to prop it up. And my legs were kind of inconvenient because I had to go to the bathroom to do it, to pull down my pants. But most people do it in the abdomen, like right around your belly button. But I just hated doing it there. It just hurt a lot more. I don't know why. So then when I moved to the pump, my favorite spot to do sets is right in the hip area, right here. Because I have like some padding there and it's not my tummy. And for a really long time, I did do my thighs, the same area right here, but recently they're just not working for me. So I don't know, I just started not having my sets last very long there, and so I gave up on those for a while, gave my legs a break. I'm like, oh, maybe it has some scar tissue or something like that, and then I'll come back to it. So recently I went back to it and I was like, oh, it should work now. I haven't used my leg in a very long time. So I did it, and it didn't really hurt going in, but it was sore like the whole night. And like if I laid on it, it would be really sore. And I was like, this should not be happening. And then I put on some jeans that were a little bit tight and I was like, it really hurts just from the pressure of the jeans. So I took it out and it just started bleeding, just dripping blood. So I don't know if my legs are just like super muscular or something, but I just cannot put insulin pump sets in them anymore. They bleed, they hurt, or they just last a day. And it's kind of horrible because it limits where I can put my stuff. But hips are always good. And then, as I said before, I didn't like shots in my abdomen, but I decided, you know what, it's different, it's a pump set, and we'll try it. And so when I was having trouble with my sets, I decided to try an angled set and see if that would be better for me. So I made a mistake, and I decided to have two factors that were new, angled set and a tummy. I don't know why I did that because then it's hard to tell what's wrong. Is it the angled set or is it the tummy? But anyway, so I put it in my abdomen, like this is my belly button, and it was like right here, I think. And I was so happy, it didn't hurt going in. But then I think within a day, maybe 2 days, I think it got sore and it just bothers me. It's like right here, and so I end up messing with it. And like, even if I don't, it gets sore and I just want it off of me for some reason when it's right there. And so when I took it off, it bled. And I was like, well, maybe it's because it's an angled set. So I put an angled set in my leg, took it off, and it bled. So that's when I discovered angled sets were not very good for me. But for a little while, I did wear them here, and I put some straight-in ones here. And it worked okay. They weren't as sore. I just found out angled sets are not for me, right? So the straight-in ones that I usually use, here, they worked okay. And then I put in one, and this was the most painful set experience of my life. I felt like I had been shot or stabbed or something, and it was like right here, and I just like crumpled over and like laid on my bed. This never happens. And I was like, oh my gosh, and I was like, maybe, because when it does hurt, maybe it'll go away in a couple minutes, because that's usually what happens. So I waited, and it did not go away. So even though I just put it in, I was like, this thing hurts, so I ripped it off, and it just started bleeding. Just blood dripping. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break from my tummy area for a little while. So I did that, and recently I tried it again, and I just don't like it. It's just very uncomfortable. So I'm not using the tummy area either. So just hips, not just hips. Time for the embarrassing one. So I also use my lower back for insulin pump sets, and by lower back, I mean upper butt. Basically like, my pump's right here, but where your pant line is, like right below that, so right here, which really is lower back, really, I don't know, right below your pant line, and so that works really well usually. Only thing I don't like about wearing it there is sometimes my pants will catch on it if like I'm sitting up and down, so I just have to be careful about that, but usually right there is pretty good. I have never put a pump set in my arm, although I know people do it. I don't, because I have a short tubing, and so like this, right now it's in my hip. This is how long the tubing is. So if I had it in my arm, my pump wouldn't be able to reach to my pants, and I'm like, I don't really want to clip it up here, and I feel like it'd limit my range of motion, and I'm just like, forget it. So I don't put that there. But what I do put there are Dexcoms. So moving on to Dexcom. Dexcom is a CGM, continuous glucose monitor, and I like to put those right in my arms. I'll show you one right here. And I did a video on how to do it in your arm if you want to see that. Let me put my clothes back on. So I put those in my arms, and I like that because I don't put anything else there. And since it stays in so long, it gives the other side plenty of time to heal, and it's like, this is the best thing ever. So I use those, but I also do use another spot for my Dexcoms, and it seems weird, but instead of using the fatty part like right around and beneath my belly button, which is where I would use for sets, and I guess I tried a shot there like once. So here's my belly button, and it's like right here. Instead of going there, I go up from my belly button, and that's where I like to put Dexcoms, because if I put it here, it gets in the way of my pants when I'm sitting down. And so I like to put it above, and it has just enough fat where it stays there, and my shirt kind of goes over, and it's hard to see. So I really like it there. Although don't put it too high, because recently I did that, and I'm pretty sure I got a little bit of muscle because when I would move, it's kind of uncomfortable. So make sure you get it close enough to the fatty part. So that's where I wear my Dexcom. I used to also wear it on my hips, but since I'm limited with my insulin pump sites, I like to put those in my hips, and so I've steered clear of Dexcom from there. So yeah, those are the places that I use. Hopefully soon I can use my legs again, but for now, it's not working out for us, and tummy I will probably try again someday, but I just don't like it. So the main spots would be my lower back and my hips and my arms and above and to the side of my belly button. So let me know where you put your stuff in the comments below, whether that's insulin pump sets, CGM sensors, or shots, and we can share information. I really wish I had like another limb or another torso because I need more spots, but this is what I got. Thank you to No Potato for requesting this video and having an awesome username. And I will see you guys very soon. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Sorry that I'm so far away, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye! We're gonna do a shout out. We're gonna do a shout out. And real quick, a shout out today is for Chloe Mcculloch, if that's how you say it. So hello to you, Chloe, and she also has a diabetic community group thingy on Facebook, and it's called Diabetic Kids and Teens. So I'll link that below if you want to check it out, and shout out to you. Okay, bye!